Today is not an ordinary day. Today, the heavens have been stirred, and the gates of eternity have opened wide to send a message directly to you. This very day, the 3rd of October, 2 angels have been sent forth, clothed in light, bearing words that cannot be delayed. They are sent not for your neighbor, not for your friend, not for the world in general, but for you. Their mission is urgent, and their voices tremble with pleading, because they know the weight of what is at stake. They know the door is about to close, and once it shuts, no hand can open it again. They plead with you to listen, to open your heart, to not harden yourself against this call, for heaven is speaking, and eternity is moving. You may not see them with your physical eyes, but you can sense them even now. You have felt the stirring in your spirit, the whisper that something more exists, the quiet pull when you are alone in silence. That pull has not been your imagination. It has been the brush of angelic presence, the touch of heaven on your soul. They have stood beside you in your darkest nights, when no one else was there to comfort you. They have carried your tears into the throne room of God, and they have never stopped interceding for your life. And today, they have come with urgency, for heaven's clock is moving toward a final hour. The door of mercy, wide open for so long, is swinging shut, and they plead with you to enter before it is too late. Do not think of this as just words on a page or sounds in the air. This is a summons, a heavenly decree, a trumpet that shakes the unseen. It is God Himself calling through His messengers, and the weight of eternity rests on your decision. For too long you have stood at the threshold, half in and half out, uncertain if you should surrender fully. You have toyed with destiny, telling yourself there will be another chance, another day, another time. But the angels sent today know differently. They see what you cannot. They know how short the time is, and they tremble because they do not want you lost when the door shuts. That is why they plead. That is why their voices echo in your soul, even as you hear these words. Child of heaven, do you not understand your worth? Do you not see how precious your soul is? If you could glimpse for one moment the value placed on you by your Creator, you would fall to your knees in awe. The angels are not sent for gold, not for kingdoms, not for treasures of the earth. They are sent for you. You are the treasure heaven seeks, the pearl of great price. That is why Jesus gave His life, that is why the cross was stained with His blood, because of you. And now the angels echo His sacrifice with urgent cries, do not let this moment pass you by. Do not let the door close while you linger outside. Look back at your life. How many times has heaven tried to reach you? How many times were you spared from what should have destroyed you? Think of the accidents that almost happened but didn't, the sickness that should have taken you but didn't, the choices that could have ruined you but somehow didn't. Those were not coincidences. Those were angelic interventions. Every time, heaven whispered, not yet, this soul is still being called. But now, today, there is a shift. The angels are not just shielding you, they are standing before you, saying, choose now. Decide now. Hear us before the door closes forever. And what is this door? It is the door of mercy, the door of salvation, the door of grace freely offered to all who will enter. For generations it has stood wide open, inviting all who are weary and heavy laden to come and find rest. Many have entered, many have received life, but many still wander outside, distracted by the pleasures of the world, deceived by the lie that time is endless. But the door will not remain open forever. The moment is coming when the Master will rise and shut it, and those who are inside will be safe, but those outside will knock in vain. The angels see this day approaching, and that is why they plead. They plead because they love you, because heaven loves you, because God Himself longs for you to be safe inside. Perhaps you feel unworthy. Perhaps you say to yourself, I cannot enter, my sins are too many, my failures too great, my past too heavy. Hear me, the angels are not sent to condemn you. They are sent to remind you of the blood that was shed for you. The cross is greater than your past. The mercy of God is deeper than your failures. There is no stain so dark that His forgiveness cannot cleanse it. The angels are pleading because they see the price that was already paid for you, and they cannot bear the thought of you rejecting it. They cannot bear the thought of eternity without you. They cannot bear the thought of the door closing while you still hesitate. Listen, beloved soul, today is the day. Not tomorrow, not another time, today. Heaven chose this date, the 3rd of October, to send this word, to send these angels, to stir your spirit with this cry. Do not push it away. Do not silence it with distractions. Do not run to the noise of the world to drown out the whisper of heaven. The whisper is a lifeline, and if you follow it, you will find the door wide open, waiting for you to step inside. The angels speak with tears in their eyes, for they know what is coming. They know how final eternity is. They know once the door closes, the chance is gone forever. They plead not because they are weak, but because they are strong in love. Love always pleads, always calls, always reaches one more time. And this is one more time for you. Hear their voices in your spirit now. They say, come home. Come to the one who loves you. Do not let your pride keep you outside. Do not let your fear hold you back. Do not let the lies of the enemy deceive you. You are loved, you are wanted, you are chosen, you are called. Can you feel it? Even now, as these words fall upon your heart, something stirs deep within you. That stirring is the Spirit of God, breathing life into the embers of your soul, awakening the part of you that has been asleep. Do not ignore it. Lean into it. Let it grow until it becomes a flame. That flame is your path, and if you follow it, it will lead you through the open door. This is not about religion, not about rules, not about empty rituals. This is about relationship. This is about the Creator of the universe, who made the stars and galaxies, bending down to call your name. This is about love so deep it cannot be measured, a love that sent heaven's finest warriors, angels clothed in glory, just to reach you in this moment. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are not lost beyond hope. The very fact that you are hearing this proves heaven's hand is upon you. And so the angels plead again, hear us before the door closes forever. The angels are standing close to you, closer than the air you breathe. They do not come empty-handed, but carrying scrolls written with the words of eternity. On those scrolls is your name, your life, your calling, your destiny. They unroll it before you, and with voices trembling with holy urgency they declare, This is the path you were meant to walk. This is the reason you were born. This is why heaven has preserved you through every storm, through every battle, through every dark night. You were never forgotten. You were never cast aside. You were always chosen. But now comes the question, will you step into it, or will you turn away? The door is still open, but the sound of its hinges is already groaning, already beginning to swing. Heaven does not plead in vain. The angels do not come without cause. They know how close the closing hour is. They know how easily the heart can grow dull, how quickly distraction can steal the voice of God from your ears. That is why they cry out to you with urgency, do not harden your heart. Do not delay. You have felt this call before. You have felt it when you lay awake at night, staring into the ceiling, wondering about the meaning of life. You have felt it when sorrow pressed you, when loss tore at your soul, when nothing in this world could soothe the ache inside. You have felt it when you looked at the beauty of creation, the stars, the skies, the quiet of the earth, and knew deep inside, there must be more. That more has always been Him. And today He has sent His messengers to confirm what you already know in your heart, there is more, and it is found in Him alone. Do you not see, beloved? You stand at the edge of two eternities. Behind you, the wasted years, the pain, the struggles, the fleeting pleasures that never satisfied. Before you, the promise of life unending, the joy that never fades, the peace that passes understanding. And between them, a door. That door stands open today, but only today. Tomorrow is not promised. Tomorrow the door could be shut. That is why the angels plead, come now, while you can. Step through before the chance is lost forever. The angels have watched as you carried burdens too heavy for you. They saw the nights you cried in silence, hiding your pain from everyone else. They saw the mask you wore during the day, smiling to hide the storms inside. They saw every betrayal, every wound, every moment you felt unseen. And every time, they longed to whisper louder, to comfort you, to show you that heaven was nearer than you realized. And now they come with their voices unrestrained, crying out for you to know, you have never been alone. The one who made you has walked with you through every valley, and He waits for you at the door with arms wide open. Why then do you hesitate? Why do you linger outside, holding on to things that cannot last? The pleasures of this world are fading. The wealth, the power, the fame, all of it slips through the fingers like sand. None of it will pass through the door with you. When the door closes, only one thing matters, whether your soul is inside or outside. The angels know this truth, and that is why they plead with you. They do not want you trapped outside, knocking too late, hearing only the silence of a door that will never open again. You say, I am afraid. What if I step inside and fail again? What if I am not strong enough? What if I cannot stay? Hear the words of heaven, you are not asked to be strong in yourself. You are asked only to surrender, to let the strength of God carry you. You cannot save yourself, and you were never meant to. That is why the cross stands at the center of history. That is why Jesus stretched out His arms and said, it is finished. The angels point you to that cross now. They remind you that you do not enter the door by your own strength, but by the blood that was shed for you. You are carried in by mercy, by grace, by love that cannot fail. Even now, you may feel resistance rising in you. You may hear the voice of doubt saying, "Not now, not today, later." Recognize that voice for what it is, the enemy of your soul, the thief who comes to steal, kill, and destroy. He knows if you delay, you may never decide. He knows if you wait for tomorrow, the door may already be closed. That is why heaven's messengers cry louder, today. Not tomorrow. Not another season. Today. Look at your life, child of eternity. How many times have you said, "I will change tomorrow"? How many times have you promised yourself, "I will turn later, when I am ready"? And how many tomorrows have passed, leaving you still standing outside? This is the mercy of God, giving you one more chance, one more invitation. But this one is different. This one is final. That is why the angels are not whispering but pleading. That is why they stand in front of you with voices echoing like thunder, "Do not delay. Do not wait. Step through now." Can you feel their urgency? It is not born of fear but of love. For heaven's love is fierce, unrelenting, unwilling to let you go without one last call. They plead because they see the joy set before you. They see the feast prepared inside the door. They see the crown waiting, the robes of white, the music of eternity, the embrace of the Father. They see all that could be yours, and they cannot bear the thought of you losing it. That is why they cry, "Come." And so heaven waits. The door stands open. The angels hold their breath. The question hangs in the air, will you enter? Will you surrender? Will you step inside before the door closes forever? The angels do not speak lightly, nor do they exaggerate. Every word they bring is measured by eternity itself. They are not sent to entertain you, nor to simply stir your emotions for a moment. They are sent because heaven's record shows that your soul is standing in a valley of decision, and the time for decision is short. They know what it will mean if you turn away. They know what eternity outside the door looks like. They have seen it, and it grieves them deeply. That is why they plead with such passion, such unrelenting urgency. They lift their hands toward you, radiant and trembling, and they say, "You are loved. You are wanted. You are chosen." The Creator Himself is calling your name. Can you hear it? Your name is being spoken in heaven's courts even now. The one who made the heavens and the earth, who holds galaxies in His hands, is speaking your name with tenderness. He does not see you as the world sees you. He does not see you by your failures, by your mistakes, by the labels others have given you. He sees you as His own. He sees you as the one He formed in love, the one He dreamed of before you were even born. And He longs for you to come home. The angels point to the path before you. They show you the road that leads through the door. It is narrow, yes, but it is filled with light. Along it flows living water, refreshing and pure. Along it grows trees of life, whose fruit brings healing to your soul. They say to you, "This is the way. Walk in it. Do not turn aside. Do not look back. Behind you lies the broad road, crowded, loud, filled with promises that never satisfy. You have walked there long enough to know its emptiness. You have tasted its pleasures and found them bitter in the end. You have chased its lights and found only shadows. Why would you go back to what cannot save you? Why would you cling to what is passing away? Beloved, the angels see the trap of delay. They know how the enemy whispers, "Wait. You are still young. You still have time. Enjoy life first, then come later." But later is a lie. Later is a chain the enemy wraps around your feet, keeping you outside the door until it slams shut. Later is the most dangerous word, for it steals today and leaves you with nothing. That is why heaven cries, "Now." That is why the angels plead, "Now." You may wonder, why would God send angels just for me? Why would heaven care so much about my soul? Because your soul is eternal. Everything else you see around you will fade: houses, cars, jobs, money, fame, all of it will pass away like dust in the wind. But your soul will endure forever, either inside the door with God or outside without Him. That is why heaven values you more than all the treasures of the earth. That is why Jesus said, "What does it profit a man to gain the whole world but lose his soul?" Your soul is the treasure heaven seeks, and the angels have been dispatched because of its worth. Do not think yourself too far gone. Do not say, "It is too late for me." If it were too late, the angels would not be standing before you now. The very fact that this message reaches you proves the door is still open. Grace still stands ready. Mercy still flows like a river. You have not been abandoned. You have not been cast away. This is heaven's proof that you are still wanted, still loved, still called. The angels' voices rise again, like a song and a cry woven together. They say, "Child of light, you have been wandering in the shadows too long. Come out and see the Sun of Righteousness rise upon you. Lay down your burdens. Lay down your shame. Lay down your striving. All of it can be left at the cross. All of it can be healed in His presence. Do not carry what He has already carried for you." And you may ask, "But what if I fail again? What if I stumble once I step through the door?" Do you not know that heaven has already accounted for your weakness? Do you not know that God gives strength to the weary and increases power to the faint? You are not being asked to walk this road alone. You are being invited into fellowship, into a relationship with the One who holds you in His hand. Even when you stumble, He will lift you. Even when you fall, He will not let you be destroyed. The angels testify to this truth, for they have seen His mercy again and again. They have watched Him restore the broken, heal the wounded, forgive the guilty, and turn ashes into crowns of beauty. What He has done for others, He longs to do for you. But time is slipping. Even now, the angels glance toward the door, sensing the nearness of its closing. They do not know the hour, but they feel it in their very being. They can hear the ticking of heaven's clock, the countdown of moments slipping into eternity. That is why they are pleading now, louder than before, "Do not wait. Do not linger. Choose life. Choose the way of salvation. Choose before it is too late." Imagine this: the door stands before you, glowing with eternal light. Beyond it, music swells, voices sing, joy bursts like rivers. It is the Father's house, and a place has been prepared for you. Your seat is ready at the table. Your robe is waiting, woven in righteousness. Your crown has been crafted by loving hands. All of it waits for you, but only if you step through. If you turn away, if you delay, it will not wait forever. Once the door closes, those inside will rejoice, but those outside will knock in vain. The angels see this scene as clearly as you see the room around you. And they tremble, for they do not want you outside when that day comes. So again they speak, today, if you hear his voice, do not harden your heart. Do not resist the Spirit who calls. Do not silence the whisper that draws you near. For today is the day of salvation, and now is the appointed time. Do you understand, beloved soul? You are living in a sacred moment. All of heaven bends near, watching, waiting, hoping for your yes. The Father leans forward on his throne. The Son stretches out his scarred hands. The Spirit breathes upon your heart. And the angels plead, do not turn away. This is the moment everything changes. One choice, one step, one surrender, and you will never be the same again. The heavens are not silent tonight. The throne room is alive with watchful silence, the kind that comes when all of creation waits for one soul to choose. For heaven knows the weight of one decision, and the angels know the worth of one yes. They are pleading with you now, not because they doubt God's love, but because they know how fragile the heart of man can be. They know how easily the noise of the world drowns out the whisper of eternity. And they do not want you to be deaf to the most important call of your life. Beloved, when you were born, heaven rejoiced. You were not an accident, not a random chance of existence. The angels were present at your first breath, singing softly in the unseen realm, for they knew a soul precious to God had entered the earth. They guarded you in your infancy, they stood beside your cradle, they followed your first steps. And though you could not see them, they walked with you into the years that followed. They were there when laughter filled your days, and they were there when sorrow broke your heart. They have always been near. And now, on this day, the 3rd of October, they are closer than ever, their wings spread over you, their voices rising with one desperate cry, step through the door before it closes forever. It is not fear that drives their urgency, it is love. For heaven's love burns hotter than fire, brighter than the sun. Love does not sit silently when danger approaches. Love cries out, love warns, love pulls you away from destruction. That is what you hear now, love's warning, love's plea, love's invitation. The angels do not come to condemn you but to rescue you, to lift you from the edge of a cliff you may not even see. Can you feel it? The tug within you, that deep stirring in your soul? That is the Spirit of God breathing upon your heart. He is reminding you of every moment He has reached for you before. Remember those times you should have been destroyed, but you were spared? Remember the accident you walked away from, the sickness you recovered from, the depression that almost drowned you but did not? Those were not chance. Those were divine interventions. The angels were there, shielding you, holding back the hand of death, because your time had not yet come. And now, your time is here, not for death, but for decision. For life. For eternity. Child of God, you have looked to many things for satisfaction. You have searched for meaning in people, in success, in pleasures, in fleeting comforts. But none of it has filled the emptiness inside. The angels know this ache, they have watched you pour your heart into empty wells, only to come back thirsty again. And they plead with you now, stop chasing shadows. Stop drinking from wells that run dry. Come to the living water that never runs out. Come to the bread of life that satisfies forever. The angels point to the cross once more. They show you the Lamb who was slain, arms stretched wide, blood flowing freely. They whisper with reverence, here is the door. This is how it stands open for you. This is why mercy still calls. Because he paid the price, you can enter freely. Do not think you must earn your way inside. Do not think you must be perfect before you step through. The door is not for the perfect, it is for the willing. It is not for the strong, it is for the surrendered. The angels know the traps the enemy sets for you. They have seen how he whispers lies into your mind, you are too broken. You are too far gone. God could never love you. You have missed your chance. But heaven answers those lies with truth, you are loved beyond measure, your brokenness is no barrier to grace, and as long as the door is still open, you have not missed your chance. That is why they plead, because they know the lies are loud, but the truth is louder still if only you will listen. Consider this, every choice you make shapes eternity. To turn away now is not a small thing, it is to choose the outside of the door forever. But to say yes now, to step forward, to surrender, is to be written into the book of life, to be sealed with heaven's mark, to be carried into everlasting joy. The angels know what is at stake. They know that eternity is not a distant thought but a breath away. And they plead because they cannot bear the thought of you choosing wrongly. The Father waits with open arms. He has prepared a place for you, a place with your name inscribed upon it, a place no one else can take. The table is set, the feast is ready, and your chair is empty, waiting for you to come. The angels see it. They see the banquet, the celebration, the crown laid aside with your name upon it. And they cry, do not miss it. Do not stay outside. Come home. Beloved, I must tell you plainly, the door will not remain open forever. The day of mercy is great, but it is not endless. There comes a time when the Master himself will rise and shut the door, and then the time of pleading will end. Those who are inside will rejoice in safety, but those who are outside will knock, crying to be let in, only to hear the sorrowful answer, the door is shut. The angels shudder at that thought, for they do not want those words spoken over you. They are pleading now so that you never hear them. Do not mistake patience for permission. Do not assume that because the door has been open this long, it will remain open always. God is patient, yes, not willing that any should perish, but that patience has a purpose, to give you time to turn. But time itself is running out. That is why today is holy. That is why this moment matters more than you realize. The angels know it, and they plead because they do not want you to lose the very thing you were created for. And so the call is simple, yet eternal: surrender. Step through the door. Say yes to the one who loves you more than you can understand. Lay down your fears, your doubts, your excuses, and simply come. The angels are not asking you to bring riches, achievements, or perfection. They are asking you to bring yourself, just as you are. That is enough. That has always been enough. Now the heavens grow quiet again, waiting. The angels bow their heads, their wings trembling in the stillness, for they know the choice lies with you. Will you step through while the door is open? Or will you walk away and let it close behind you? Do you know what it means for heaven to send 2 angels for you? It means your life has reached a turning point, a place where eternity leans over the edge of time to intervene. The Father could have let silence remain, He could have let you wander further away, but His love refuses to let you go. He calls you back, and He does so with witnesses of His glory, 2 angels clothed in light, standing beside you in the unseen. They carry the weight of this hour, and their voices ring with urgency: hear us before the door closes forever. One angel speaks of mercy. He reminds you of every time God has extended His hand to you. He shows you moments you did not recognize as grace, times when you should have been destroyed but were not, times when despair should have swallowed you but didn't, times when your mistakes should have trapped you forever but somehow you were given another chance. He whispers, "This is mercy. This is the love of God sparing you, covering you, holding you. Do not despise it. Do not ignore it. Mercy has a limit, and the door of mercy will not always remain open. Enter while you can." The other angel speaks of truth. His voice is like a sword, sharp yet filled with love. He says, "The world has lied to you. It has told you that time is endless, that pleasure is fulfillment, that wealth is security. But look closer. Has it satisfied you? Has it filled the emptiness within? No. Only truth can. The truth is that you were made for God, and without Him nothing will ever satisfy your soul. Truth is not found in shadows but in light. The light is here, and the door is before you. Choose truth before it is too late. Together they cry, mercy and truth meet in this moment. Mercy gives you the chance to enter, and truth shows you the way. Do not walk away. Do not delay. Step through the door now. Beloved, I tell you again, the door is Christ Himself. He said, "I am the door. Whoever enters by me will be saved." There is no other path, no other entrance, no other key. The angels point to Him, their faces radiant with reverence, for they know He is the Lamb slain from the foundation of the world. His blood is the reason the door still stands open. His sacrifice is the reason you are invited in. Without Him, there is no door, no hope, no life. But with Him, the way is clear, the promise is sure, and eternity is yours. The angels plead, do not try to climb another way. Do not search for another door. There is only one, and it is open now. Walk through in faith. You may feel the weight of your sins pressing you back. You may say, "But I am not worthy." And yet the angels respond, that is the beauty of the cross. None are worthy, but all are welcomed. None can pay the price, but the price is already paid. None can earn it, but all can receive it. Worthiness is not asked of you, faith is. Think of it, the angels, radiant and holy, do not plead for themselves. They are safe, they are secure in God's presence. They plead for you. They know the weight of eternity better than you. They know the horror of being shut out, and the glory of being let in. They know what you stand to lose, and what you could gain. That is why they speak with such desperation, such fire, such love. The world may laugh at this call. People may say, there is no urgency, there is no door, there is no eternity. But when the door shuts, laughter will cease. When the door shuts, mocking will turn to regret. When the door shuts, truth will stand, and mercy will be gone. The angels know this, and that is why they plead with you to believe, to trust, to surrender now. Beloved, think of eternity. 1,000,000 years from now, where will your soul be? This life is but a breath, a shadow passing, a vapor that vanishes. But eternity never ends. There are only two realities: life with God inside the door, or separation from Him outside. The angels do not hide this truth from you. They do not soften it. They lay it bare, for love does not lie. Love tells you plainly so that you may choose wisely. The angels remind you of this day, today, the 3rd of October. They say, mark it, for heaven has marked it. This is the day heaven reached for you with open arms. This is the day 2 angels were sent to plead for your soul. This is the day you are invited to step through the door. And I tell you, if you choose yes today, all of heaven will rejoice. A celebration will rise before the throne. Songs will be sung, trumpets will sound, and your name will echo in the courts of eternity with joy. But if you turn away, if you silence this voice, if you walk back into the noise of the world, the angels will weep. They will return to heaven heavy with sorrow, knowing the door inches closer to shutting while you remain outside. Beloved, do not let that be your story. Let today be the day heaven rejoices over you. Let today be the day you cross the threshold and never look back. The door is open. The angels plead. Heaven waits. The decision rests with you. The air around you is heavy with eternity. The angels are not whispering anymore, their voices are like waves crashing on the shores of your soul. They know the stakes, they know the hour, and they cannot stand silent while the door still remains open. Their cry is not meant to frighten you but to awaken you. For too long you have walked half asleep to the reality of eternity. They plead so you will open your eyes before the final moment comes. Beloved, think of the door again. See it in your spirit. It is radiant, shining with the glory of God, and it stands wide open before you. On the other side is light, peace, joy, and eternal rest. But the doorframe trembles, the hinges creak, and the sound of its slow closing already echoes faintly. Every heartbeat you feel is one step closer to that moment. The angels know it, and so they cry louder, enter now. Do not wait until the sound of finality shakes the heavens. Come while you are still invited. Do you not understand how much heaven longs for you? If you could hear the heart of God, you would hear your name pulsing with every beat. His love has pursued you through every season, His mercy has carried you when you did not deserve it, and His grace has covered you more times than you even realized. The angels reveal these truths because they want you to see the love that surrounds you. You are not standing in judgment right now, you are standing in mercy. But mercy is not eternal. It stretches wide, but when the day comes, it will draw shut, and only those who entered will remain within. The angels show you the contrast. On one side of the door, laughter, peace, songs of deliverance. On the other side, silence, emptiness, the weight of regret. They plead because they do not want you to know regret forever. They plead because they long for you to know joy without end. Their words are filled with love, yet edged with urgency. Do not be found outside when the door closes. Perhaps you say in your heart, I need more time. I need to think. But the angels respond, time is not in your hands. You do not hold tomorrow. You do not own your next breath. All you have is this moment. All you have is now. That is why they plead, because they know how fragile life is, how quickly it can be taken. They know the danger of waiting. Child of heaven, do not think lightly of this. You have been called, not once, not twice, but many times before. Each time you turned away, but heaven did not give up. And now, today, the 3rd of October, the voice of heaven rises louder than before. This is your final call, your appointed hour. You are not promised another. The angels look upon you with tears in their eyes, for they are messengers of both mercy and truth. They do not flatter you with soft words that hide reality. They tell you plainly, if you step through the door, life eternal awaits. If you turn away, the door will shut, and you will stand outside forever. They do not want this fate for you. They want to see you safe inside, clothed in white, singing with the redeemed. That is why their voices tremble, that is why they plead. Think of the Father waiting. His arms are stretched wide, His eyes filled with compassion. He has prepared everything for you. The robe is ready, the table set, the music tuned for your arrival. Even now He calls softly, come home. But He will not force you. Love never forces, love invites. And that is what this message is, an invitation sealed in heaven, carried by angels, delivered to your very soul. What will you do? Will you harden your heart again, telling yourself tomorrow is enough? Or will you surrender and step through today? The angels plead because they want you to choose life. They know the weight of eternity rests on one choice. Beloved, I tell you once more, the door is open, but it will not stay open forever. The angels do not know the hour it will shut, but they feel it near. And they tremble for you, because they know the sorrow of hearing the Master say, I do not know you. They never want you to hear those words. They long for you to hear instead, well done, good and faithful servant. Enter into the joy of your Lord. The angels are pleading even now, their voices filling the unseen world, echoing into your heart, do not wait. Do not turn away. Do not stand outside. The door is open, come in before it closes forever. Beloved soul, Do you hear the sound of the Spirit moving around you? It is not the sound of fear but of invitation. It is like the wind calling you to lift your face upward, like the waters urging you to step in and be cleansed. The angels are still here, they are still speaking, they have not stopped for a single moment, because the weight of heaven's desire for you is greater than you know. They remind you that every closed door on earth has wounded you, but this heavenly door is different. Earthly doors reject, but this door invites. Earthly doors shut you out, but this one is still wide open. Yet soon, it will be sealed, not because heaven does not want you, but because eternity must be established. And once eternity is sealed, there is no changing it. The choice you make now will echo forever. Do not say in your heart, I am not worthy. The angels answer, no one was worthy. Worthiness is a gift given, not earned. The blood of the Lamb has made the way. You are washed, you are called, you are chosen. Do not let shame keep you outside. They plead with this truth, because they know shame is one of the greatest chains that holds souls away from salvation. But heaven has already shattered that chain. The only step left is for you to walk free. Do not say in your heart, I have sinned too much, I have failed too deeply. The angels answer, there is no sin too heavy for the cross. There is no darkness that light cannot pierce. Even now, the door stands open for the broken, for the weary, for the lost. Come as you are, for the invitation is written in your name. Beloved, picture this, you standing before the open door, your hands trembling. Behind you are years of pain, regrets that bite at your soul, mistakes that weigh down your spirit. But before you is light, warmth, arms that will never push you away. Which way will you turn? Will you stay with your back against the past, or will you step forward into the embrace of eternity? The angels are pleading because they can see what you cannot. They see the day when time will end, when the trumpet will sound, and the door will finally be shut. They see souls knocking on the outside, crying to be let in, but hearing no answer, for the time of mercy has ended. They never want that cry to be yours. That is why they plead now, while the door is open. Listen carefully, the door is not just an idea, it is a real doorway into eternity. Every decision you make with your heart moves you closer or further from it. The angels are urging you not to walk away this time. Do not silence their voices. Do not turn the page and forget. This message itself is evidence of heaven's pursuit of you. If heaven had not cared, you would not even hear these words today. But you are hearing them because heaven refuses to let you go without giving you one last call. Child of heaven, your name is written in love. Do you know that? Every time you thought you were forgotten, heaven remembered. Every time you thought you were alone, angels surrounded you. Every time you thought the darkness would consume you, light was fighting for you. And now that same light is before you, shining through an open door. The angels plead because they want you to believe it, to embrace it, to step into it. Do not mistake silence from God in the past as rejection. It was patience. It was mercy. He waited for this day, for this moment, so that his invitation would strike your heart at the right time. This is the time. This is why the angels speak so strongly now. Can you feel their urgency? It is not anger. It is love that burns with fire. They are not threatening you, they are begging you. They are not condemning you, they are calling you. Their wings cover you as they cry, choose life. Step through the door. Do not be lost outside when forever begins. The door is open now. The angels will not always plead, for the day will come when their voices will fall silent because the door has shut. But that day is not yet. This moment is mercy. This moment is grace. This moment is the voice of heaven pleading with you to be reconciled, to be restored, to be saved. Beloved, the angels do not want you to delay any longer. The time is now. The door is here. Your choice is at hand. Step forward, before the door closes forever.